Hey hookers, it's Lila. Welcome to my channel, or welcome motherfucking back to my channel. You know the drill with this by now. Thank you guys so much for loving my first ever fucking vlog. Also, my second vlog is posted as well if you have not seen it. I literally had like 20 plus minutes of fucking footage. It was literally supposed to be a get high with me and then go thrifting, but I was so high that I didn't even notice that the camera wasn't fucking focused. I know I suck ass, but we all need to accept it by this point. So it just ended up being a Goodwill little mini vlog type thing, and I definitely do want to vlog more often, like getting ready to go out and me literally vlogging in the fucking club, like that type of shit. Also, no, I didn't get lip injections again. Just this bomb ass fucking Fenty Beauty gloss that I recently got the other day. I am obsessed. Rihanna, fucking sponsor me, you selfish whore. But I just thought I went good with this little, you know, stained Adidas hoodie that I found at Goodwill. But we'll pretend I didn't, and we'll pretend I don't wear it every shift at McDonald's. And if you guys are still watching at this point, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below, and honestly turn on your post notifications because I am posting way more often now. Let's get right into today's video, which is why I had to move to LA. I was forced against my fucking will. No, but why I moved from Iowa to LA, and I want to talk about my experience in Iowa. I have gotten a few requests for people that want to hear about my experience in Iowa in general, experience at Pleasant Valley High School in general, which anyone from Pleasant Valley High School that is in administration, probably a big ass fuck you, because all of them are ass. And also people who want to hear about how my experience was in Ames, Iowa, going to college. People are like, huh, this dumb bitch went to college, like she can't even speak English. And like, bitch, the point is, exactly. There's literally videos of me just like smoking a bowl at like 2 o'clock and being like, okay, yeah, like why would I go to class when I could be doing this? I just hated Iowa so fucking much that like the thought of, first of all, going to class made me nauseous. And second of all, going out into the fucking cold, like, bitch, hard fucking pass. I would honestly rather snap my own neck. I do kind of want to get into that and things that occurred in Ames at Pleasant Valley, and just kind of a big old video about all of that. So if you guys want to hear me spill the fucking tea about my old high school, about how my roommate in college literally lit our apartment building on fire in the snooze fest that Iowa is, and more, then go ahead and keep on motherfucking watching. Okay, so to kind of start off this video, I did go to Pleasant Valley High School all 4 years of high school, and people who aren't from Iowa probably just don't know what the fuck that is, and honestly, not worth your time, not worth any of your existence to even think about that school. And honestly, I didn't have one of those sob stories that are just like, I was bullied all around high school. I was just one of those kids that like, I personally was just not meant to fucking be in school. Like, the fact that I didn't drop out at 12 is like, I wasted so much fucking time in a building with, first of all, bitches that pissed me the fuck off. Second of all, with teachers that pissed me the fuck off. And third of all, learning about shit that I didn't care about. Even still to this day, after going to 4 years of school, doing 2 years of college, it's like, I don't care. I know that sounds bad, but like, there's just so many other opportunities out there that I would rather be a part of. Oh, it taught me fucking nothing other than how to stand up for myself, how to tell when people aren't wearing fucking deodorant, and third of all, how to finesse out of a fucking detention, because people, oh my god, literally, oh, so much stress and anxiety was put into everybody's fucking brains, like a detention and wasting more time for being like, what, 5 minutes late to fucking class, like, bitch, I slept in, like, you're really, oh, I deadass just thought I saw the guy that broke into my apartment in Ames, and I just tweaked the. But yeah, like, why the fuck would I waste more time in a detention when I literally was 2 minutes late? Like, bitch, I don't have an hour to sit and wipe my fucking ass when I could be doing so many other more productive things outside of this fucking prison. I'm over it. It was never really like a bad experience in high school. It was just, to me, a waste of my fucking time. And so many of the teachers were literally just like out to fucking get me because they knew how social I was. They knew how much I didn't give a whiz what they were saying. Like, if you, now I'm getting heated. I would get detention for like even looking at my phone or like some stupid shit like that. It's like, if I want to be on my phone, bitch, let me be on my phone, because me, I'm not gonna retaliate any of the information you're telling me about fucking an equation. I will not process that because I don't care. Like, my brain doesn't give a whiz about that shit, so like, it won't stay in my head. So just like, keep talking, let me do my fucking thing, and like, that's that. It was just like one of those schools, super cliquey, whatever. I could talk and ramble about high school, but it's just like a basic high school. One last little quick story time, which maybe it's not my place to fucking tell, but do I care? No. Might as well just put them on blast while I have the chance. There was a person who had taken their own life, and that mom, we just had like always talked, still do honestly. I had brought her in for like a school project because I was doing a project about mental illness and that type of thing. And when we were just like talking aside, she was like saying how when she reached out to PD to like wanting to do an assembly or wanting to talk about mental illness and suicide and all this, they pretty much said no because they don't want their name to be affiliated with that. So fuck you, PB. That's all I have to say. I'm moving the fuck on. So yeah, now that that's fucking over with, because now I'm genuinely just pissed the fuck off that they still exist, let's go ahead and talk about my college experience. So for the first year of college, I went to a community college because I think most of it was just the fact that like I was still so immature and like so down to black out 12 times a day that I was like, okay, I know I'm not going to class. It would just be such a waste of my fucking energy to even try. I loved going out to the bars and shit, and like I was 12. I looked like a snowball. The fact that I even got into the bars was a total ass mess on its own. I just knew that like I would so much rather down a bottle and a half of Burnett's instead of like opening a textbook. I would rather die than open a textbook, honestly. But so yeah, the first year I just lived at home and like booled and like still got drunk as fuck and got all the fucking drunkenness out of me that I possibly could. Because you know mama still loves a good like questionable pulse moment. And the second year I lived in Ames, Iowa, where Iowa State University is. Literally imagine me walking in on my first day of moving to this gay ass plant major and a fucking loud ass Australian bitch. Literally even on the first day I was like, this is not gonna be good. I remember meeting my one roommate M. Hey M. I was already drunk as fuck because Iowa State has this one day a year where like the drinking ban is lifted at 8:01 in the morning, so like yeah. I'm like running down to her car, stumbling down the stairs, went and got her. I was like, I can help you carry stuff in, I promise. And she's like, okay, here, take this. So I took her box of wine glasses. I'm not kidding, didn't make it. I'm gonna give myself 5 seconds, but in reality I think it might have been like 1 or 2 before they all just hit the fucking pavement of the concrete, and there goes all her boxes of wine glasses. The first day she hated my annoying ass. So whatever, we broke the apartment in, bitch, within the first 2 hours. I wasn't even moved the fuck in and we were already rolling a blunt on the floor. That described our whole year as a whole. I honestly went out in Ames a few times, but it's just such a snooze fest and you can't even get into like bars unless you're actually 21, which is like, ew. Fraternity parties, like, I'd rather not. We would pretty much just get fucked up like by ourselves or like do our own thing and like have like chill, like fun moments, you know? That's what I like to do, honestly. I feel like that sometimes can be more fun, like being with people you actually like. I remember this one day after Christmas break, I passed out, fried as shit, and I woke up at like 9 a.m. the next morning confused with a McDonald's bag in my bed, of course. And I was like, wait, what the fuck happened last night? And I was like, whatever, like let me go watch my story. So I watched my story and then I watched a Snapchat M sent me. And I was like, oh my god, like it was probably just of me like literally passed out on the ground. And she sent me a picture, and honestly if you want to see it, comment or Snapchat me or DM me on Instagram and I'll send it to you. I just feel like I shouldn't post it in this video in case my apartment complex sees it. But literally she had sent me a Snapchat of my one roommate having a Christmas tree and he was like, R.I.P. to our Christmas tree. And then the next snap, lighting it on fire with a propane tank and a lighter. The next Snapchat are of our friends leaving in the parking lot and our apartment building is literally on fire. Like, huh? So I immediately woke up and I was like, Em, what the fuck do you mean our apartment complex was on fire? She's like, oh my god, yeah, like Michael said he was gonna like burn our Christmas tree or something. And I was like, he did it literally outside of our like door. And so then I guess what had happened was he just threw the fucking tree onto the fucking like roof. Banning or whatever the fuck it's called. There was burn marks on the fucking walls and like all this whack shit. Like, bitch, what do you mean? That as a whole describes my roommate situation. I think I could go on for like ever and ever and ever, but one, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. Two, I don't want to like roast myself and them. Like, I'm sorry, you guys. And it would be way too long of a video, but maybe one day I'll literally like roast videos of us. I'll talk to them and see what the fuck I can do and what I could actually post without going to jail. Our apartment was such ass. Like, Blake, if you're watching this, fuck off. Blake's the manager of our apartment. He sucked ass. Literally one time I went into our lobby and I like got hot chocolate and I was like, I'm not using one of these fuck ass cups. Like, if I'm drinking hot chocolate, bitch, I'm not taking a shot of hot chocolate. Like, I want a big ass mug. And they had mugs sitting there and I'm not staying in the lobby. Like, I want to go back to my apartment, like smoke a bowl and like drink my hot chocolate. And so I took one of their mugs and literally that night, I'm not kidding, I was hitting a dab and I was blowing out the smoke as a knock gets knocked on the door. As a knock gets knocked. Whatever. And I was like, oh my god, you're kidding. I just thought it was like a neighbor or something telling us we like danged. And literally it was Blake and like the owner of the apartment complex. This isn't every video thing, like I just can't speak. And the owner of the apartment complex being like, first of all, it reeks in here. And second of all, can we have our mug back? And remind you, it was literally like January, so it was snowing, it was like negative 5 degrees, windy as fuck, dark as fuck, because it gets dark at 3 p.m. in Iowa for some reason. I was like, you really have that shitty of a life where you wanna like come knock on our door. First of all, rude. Second of all, annoying. Third of all, huh? There was just so many instances, like we had a white fridge and we just like constantly drew on our fridge. I had like $600 worth of fines, like our couch broke in half. It was just a mess. They were honestly everything, like they supported me like no matter fucking what. One of them would like walk into my room with a fucking cigarette and a blunt at like 9 a.m. wearing a 3XL t-shirt, no pants, just like sit on my bed and be like, wanna hit? And I'm like, yes, like that's amazing. I remember vividly, we were like all chill drinking or something, and of course like if we're drinking, I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do my makeup, like take an Instagram. And so I was bougie as fuck, like plopping around in my fucking apartment in my fat fucking stripper heels. I remember just like going into M's bathroom with her and I was like, I'm gonna be a girl. And she's like, huh? And I'm like, no, yeah, like I'm trans. Like I just told my mom last night. I just like figured you should know, like you're my roommate, like all this, and then like the next morning I woke up and I was like, oh, I really told her that when I was drunk as fuck. So I like talked to her about it when I was sober too. They were just those bitches that like down for whatever, always down to help me, like always down to get trashed. Other than that, my reason I moved to LA was a lot of it honestly was due to the fact that I am transgender and thinking of doing that somewhere where like literally everybody just like knows everybody type of thing. I would work somewhere and then like adults and like family friends like who might not know that I am transgender would be like Luke or like he, and like I just didn't want that for me. I didn't want that for like my family. And even though now like that I do kind of post whatever I want, like my family does get asked questions in like public and like they are always like yelling at me for not telling them something, but shit just comes out of my mouth. You guys know this. I think literally starting fresh was the most. Oh, I really hope you guys know that. I feel like I've said this in a video before. If a manager is pissing you off, say fuck you and get a new job. If your family's pissing you off, say, I'm sorry, I love you guys, but like fuck you and go live in a new state. It'll bring you guys closer together in the end and it's gonna be what you guys both need. If your friends are giving you negative vibes and making you anxious, then literally hang out by yourself. Find out who the fuck you are, find out what the fuck you want for yourself, and find out where the fuck you want to be with yourself, if that even makes sense. And I'm so happy I stopped relying on pointless ass bitches for my happiness. That's the first step to literally like being happy. And I know firsthand what mental illness does to people, trust me, but moving literally across the country, physically having to start fresh, draining over $1,000 when I only had $1,700 in my account within the first month. Having to get a job, having to make new friends, having to get new connections. I've never fully known who the fuck I am and who the fuck I want to be until I was here. If you guys are watching this from fucking Guam, if you guys are watching this from the Quad Cities, I don't care. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I am sober, believe it or not, but I just encourage everybody to put their happiness first and do what the fuck your heart, mind, and soul is telling you the fuck to do, because life is so fucking short. Why live day after day thinking about what you want to do when you could literally just fucking do it, bitch? This was a huge rambling fucking event about nothing, but it felt good to tell you guys about my past a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching and showing me so much love as always. If you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy me just rambling and want to see more things like me rambling about boys, body image, and other things, then comment down below what you want to see. Give this video a big thumbs up, and until next time, you guys, stay true. Cell phone prepaid was deleted. Got work to do.